What's going on, everyone? This is Make Lemonade episode number 9 with your host, John. And today we are talking about perspective. What's going on, everyone? This is your host, John. We are on Make Lemonade episode number 9. And today we're talking about perspective. Now, full warning, today I'm talking about perspective in my own perspective. Does that make sense? In my own view, in my own opinion, in my own words. And it's not a dictionary. It's not what I read in a book or anything else. This is just my perspective. So if by any chance you agree or disagree, let me know. Send me a message. Tell me you disagree. Tell me you agree. And we can come on this right now, Make Lemonade, and talk about it and talk about our differences or what we agree on. And that would be such an amazing experience for me, and hopefully for you, so that we can learn from each other and grow. And that's the purpose of Make Lemonade. So let's get started wherever you're at this moment. Whether you be on a treadmill running, whether you be working, having your earphones on and listening to this podcast, or whether be on your car heading to work, or wherever it is that you're doing right now, you're cleaning your house, whether you're just walking your dog, we're talking today about perspective. So I hope that these words encourage you and motivate you to become the best version of you today and for the rest of your life. So today we're talking about perspective. And perspective is something that you view, or a way that you view things through your own eyes. That is my definition. Now, it's a way that you view things through your own eyes. Perspective through every individual's eyes is different. Now, there are some similarities, but there are small differences within those similarities that if you get together in a room with a bunch of people that agree on something, there may be some differences. And that's just my opinion. What does that have to do with perspective? I'll let you know right now. See, perspective is viewed by the person who beholds what they believe, what they view, and who they are around. Perspective. You can be influenced and have a perspective. You can believe in something and have a perspective. And you can have your own perspective. So these three things are very, very powerful in every human's life. Because one, they are listening to people all over the world, whether it be on your radio, whether it be the music that you're listening to, whether it be the book that you're reading. It has a perspective. Now, that could be from what you listen to who you listen to. And then from what you read. From what you listen again. Those are perspectives in your life that a lot of times give you the view that you see and only you. Now, take me for example. Being a person who graduated from college, got his degree, and I'm in communication and media studies. So a lot of things that I did was with knowing the history of media, knowing how media works, and everything that has to do with the media. Whether it be filming, news, advertising, marketing, all that was what I learned in communication. Now, through many people's eyes, communication is a very, very low paying job, a very degree that when you tell somebody, I got a job, degree in communication, versus telling someone, I got a, degree in being a doctor. There's a difference. Perspective. Why? Because you see one with more value, more importance than the other. But why is that? Why is that you see a greater value in being a doctor than communication? And I can give you several reasons. I can give you reasons like, for example, doctor saves lives. A doctor learns the practice of medicine. A doctor learns the practice of saving, a human heart, brain, tissues. That is more valuable to us as humans because it's a way of us repairing, healing, and a way of value that we value our lives. That's why a doctor is seen more valuable. Not only that, but a doctor makes more money, right? Right off the bat, when a doctor graduates, finds a job, boom, he's making at least more than $70,000 a year. Now, I may be wrong in my statistics, but when a communication person comes out, the most when they'll get from a job would be $25,000 to $40,000 a year, if they can find a job, and usually it's a startup position that they want them to start. Now, this is perspective. When you are a doctor, you see perspective different versus when you're a communication person, you see things differently. Now, you may not believe this, but a communication person has a chance to win or to, accumulate or earn triple the amount a year or in a month that a doctor earns within a year. You don't believe me? It happens. Trust me, it happens. Now, I have my own perspective, the way I see things, and that is something that I truly believe. You may disagree right now at the moment because you want, evidence and you want statistics and you want it all on paper, but I myself have seen it and I'm able to comprehend the system that we live in and how you can work and how it works so that you can do that. Now, I'm not saying I'm an expert in this. I'm not saying that I'm making triple the amount of money, but my goal right now, my way of seeing and my perspective puts me in that area. So, what is it that I see that you don't see in communication? Now, this is just an example that I'm giving you, but perspective is key in every person's life. The way you see yourself, whether you see yourself poorly, the way if someone else sees you poorly, or if you hear someone else talking about you poorly, which is the same thing about someone else talking poorly. So pretty much it's two things. All those things matter because the way you see yourself is where you are or where you will be at next 5 to 10 years and even the rest of your life. Why does perspective matter? Perspective matters because it directs you to your vision. Now, last week we talked about vision and we talked about how important vision was and is for your life because it takes you to your purpose that you need to complete in this world. So the way you see yourself is very, very important because, again, 5 to 10 years from now, if you see yourself as the same person, for example, if you see yourself as a loser, if you hang around people who see you as a loser, then from the 5 to 10 years, you're going to be a loser. Pretty simple, right? If, for example, if you put one of the stories that I heard was, if you grow a lion with sheep, it's going to think it's a sheep, okay? And so if you grow a sheep with a lion, it's going to think it's a lion. So, and another thing that I've heard is a lion leading a sheep will outrun a lion leading sheep will outrun a sheep leading lions. True fact. Perspective. How do you see yourself? And through that, How you see yourself will be the way that you act and treat others. Now, I have gone through many places, even myself included, when I have lost my goal, my vision, or I have, let someone's words, someone's opinion, or someone's view affect me. I can fall into a place, or have fallen into places that are very depressing. We all go through this. We all go through this. Not one person, because we're all humans. We all go through the same thing. So what happens in those moments? Your character changes. Your words that you speak changes. Who you are changes. And that can lead, again, 5 to 10 years. And for us, that may seem like a super long time from now, right? But in reality, it's like blinking your eyes. Time goes. So before anything, perspective. You want to have the right perspective. Now, I'm doing right now a summer show that I'm doing for the summer, right? Now, I don't have enough financial to back me up to finish this job. So what am I doing? I created a GoFundMe account, which you can go check it out. GoFundMe, you can look it under The Summer Show or Summer Show, or you can look it up with my name, John Jimenez. You can go check it out. But the reason why I'm telling you this is because the process of getting this money to really complete this summer show that I have envisioned in my head, to produce it, not only to do that, but to be able to make the quality that it deserves, because it's telling people's story to help other people. And that is the key that we're doing here. And why is it helping other people? Because people have different perspective. And the perspective that everyone has is different. If you've never gone through, for example, me, if you've never gone through a heart attack, you wouldn't understand what a person feels. If you are strong, you will never understand what a weak person feels. If you're weak, you will never understand what it means to be strong. So perspective is key here. This is why we're doing the summer show. The summer show we're doing to help others get a perspective of someone else's life that has gone or is going through the situation. So the person's story is gonna help inspire them, motivate them, encourage to have a different perspective in life. That is key. That is like the number one thing that we're doing here. It may seem like we're doing a summer show and telling other people's story, and that's awesome, that's great. We watch the video, it reaches thousands of people. Great, John. But the main goal here is to change one person's perspective. One person. Each story has a different topic. Each story has a different person. And this is why we're doing the summer show and why we're creating a GoFundMe, because we want to give people the perspective there's hope, there's faith, and there's love. And they should not give up, because those are the things that matter in life. And so we're giving our tips, we're giving our information, we're giving, things that can help someone out that they did not know and give them a different perspective. This is the power of perspective. Giving somebody the opportunity to be strong when they're weak. Giving somebody the opportunity to be, at a state of peace when they are at a state of worry. Perspective. And this is what I leave you with. This is just from my heart. It was really nothing, planned, written, scripted, anything. This is just me talking from my heart, my opinions, what I believe perspective is, how I see perspective in my life and live it. One of the things strong that one of the guys that I look and I have in my social media to see, how he's doing and how he does things. And that's, pretty sure everybody knows his name, Gary Vee. And one of the things that he said that really caught my eye, because I look at leaders very carefully. I do not follow anyone. Now, Gary is an amazing leader. He's a good leader. I'll give you that. He speaks, and what he says, he does. But throughout the years, there's been changes of different things that he said. Little things, not huge things. And, and that's what I look at. The main thing is that he keeps on saying what he's saying and changing. Because look, one of the things is not in stuff that he said, he's been correct, right? And stuff that he's wrong, he has admitted that he's wrong. And that is one of the things that I respect. So what I'm saying here is this, is that he quoted, when somebody gives you an advice, don't look at the person. Don't look at what the person says. Look at the person who's giving the advice. That right there is really, really effective in how I live my life. And some of the things that I agree on, and I think most of us do this, is we agree with people that agree with our belief, right? And when we don't agree with somebody, it's because they don't agree with what we believe. So there is conflict. So perspective today is key. I say things that I live by. I say things that I go by. And trust me, you can look at my social media. I'm not the most perfect person, but what I strive to is to have a character that is always consistent. And not consistent in repetition, but consistent in doing everything that I've said. Being who I am and doing what I believe. That is the main thing that I always, every day strive for. Do I make it every day? No, there's days that I fail. But every day I make sure that I learn from that and keep moving forward. So guys, perspective today, what we talked about. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope that you've been encouraged, you've been motivated and inspired to be the best version of you. And we'll see you later, or we'll talk to you later. You can always follow me on my social media. And if you want to follow the summer show, you can always go to at JHJ Film. And you will directly go to my page where you can see what's going on with the summer show. And you also have a link right at the top where it will lead you to the GoFundMe to help us out, give people an amazing perspective so that they can have a better, amazing life as you who have the opportunity to have an amazing life as well. And like always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you later. Peace.